Yo, what is up? You are off in God's country with your boys Dan and Reid Isbell, also known as the Brothers Hunt, where we take a weekly drive to the intersection of country music and the great outdoors. Two things that go together like no AC and Europe.
Yeah, it's
bad AC, I should say. They've got it, but it's not like ours.
It's pretty bad over there. I've been through that. Yeah. Or a Gibson 345, and arguably the best guitar ever made. Brought to you by MeatEater, and
I'm excited. I'm excited to see which one this goes.
Please be normal. It's normal.
Tacova sponsoring the show now, baby. Tacova sponsoring the show now, baby.
Come on now.
We just had on the legend, Marcus King.
If you think he plays guitar good, you ought to hear him sing.
Cause Tacova sponsoring the show now, baby. You should hear him play the guitar too, and you will.
It's free
on this podcast, and I am cloud nine over here, dude. I cannot wait for this podcast to come out just to go watch what happened on it.
He's just, man,
dude. He is a freak.
He is a gift. He's a gift from the musical God.
I think he's a gift from the real God too.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
that God is a musical God
well. Too, no doubt,
you know
no doubt.
That's why I didn't say S. There were no plural. Ain't no more.
Ain't no S's on
just
there.
One,
Capital
dog.
G, no S.
Which one, dog? I'm telling you, the guy,
Marcus King.
I mean, he took my little piece guitar over there and
made it sound like
a Mickey
this
bucket.
guy.
Dude, come on, I brought it.
It was mean.
He's a little practice.
It sounded
guy.
mean.
Yeah, he's mean. He's a mean little guy.
Brand new album.
Started the show hot. Show comes in hot,
dude. Y'all are gonna love this. There ain't literally. We never say the word hunt. We never say the word deer, fish, outdoors.
No,
we don't always say it.
But don't change the channel because I'm telling you, want this.
Man.
You
no
want
doubt.
this today.
It is strictly about music and guitar. And I'm so glad it was, and it wasn't even long enough. He had to bounce it at a little bit early, and
because he's so cool, he's got cool
something.
Stuff
Yeah, he's got cool guitar stuff to do.
Eric Clapton's waiting on him in the parking lot or something. Man, the guy's so cool, man. He just knows music. He knows guitars. He knows,
and his freaking voice.
His story's nuts.
Holy man,
guy's just next. He's next level.
New record, Darling Blue. Is out. Maybe I think it's out now. Maybe when the podcast comes out, it'll be out. But absolutely killer record, killer writing, killer playing, killer singing. The dude's a legend. He's greatness, man. And it was an honor and a pleasure to sit in the same room with him and watch him do what he does. Ain't no doubt. What are you looking up?
Oh, I was just checking the temperature on this. On the roast.
Oh, you just, where is it? What's it about?
It's 120.
Needs to get up to 145?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
Oh, it's ready.
145.
Got there quick. Jordan Ishmael, country songwriters and singers pod ... because I can't read the rest.
Y'all gotta quit putting long subject titles.
They gotta be shorter because I can't read them.
You gotta make them witty quick.
It's long. I'm gonna go quick. God's Country is a podcast. God's Country podcast is a great hot. He wrote something wrong. God's Country podcast is great. Hot as if you are wanting to two brothers fighting over is better. And definitely if you're looking for a weekly traffic report and their corny songs about what two middle-aged men are mad at this week. Reid, quotations, the one who takes credit for everything, and talks about his old life on a houseboat or terrible Dan is at things. I'm just reading it word for word. It's tough. Dan mostly sits in the corner and stays quiet unless someone starts to talk about food or the traffic, and loves to talk about how older bros are better. But all jokes aside, I tuning in once a week to listen to these guys. You guys are seriously my favorite. I started listening to you guys last year while I was in the hayfield raking in a tractor. That the radio doesn't work, so I found this. Sorry, I did this. This podcast and watched the first 30-ish episodes that I missed in about a month or two, and now there's no. All right, guys, use.
I think this guy's a voice texter.
This
guy's a voice texter.
What is it? Where you put a period somewhere? What's it called?
Pronunciation.
No, it's not pronunciation.
Grammar.
like put commas and stuff in your stuff, whatever that is. I can't. It's escaping me right now. All right. I was in the hayfield raking on a tractor on the radio that doesn't work. I found this podcast and watched the first 30-ish episodes that I missed in about a month or two. And now that I've all caught up, I can't wait for Tuesday when the next one comes. Thank you guys. You guys are literally awesome.
Voice texter.
Yeah, voice texter. You got to review them.
He voiced all that.
You got to review them before you pop send. Anyway, thank you so much,
you.
Jordan, Ishmael.
Yeah.
You're awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Thank you so much.
Stick around to have your mind blown.
Marcus King's about to blow every one of y'all's mind, man.
See you, bye.
See
Thanks,
ya.
bye.
3, 4.
Anybody out there still give a damn about me? Do you still see what they thought I could be? I gambled away all the loving I ever had, and my cheap one-night romance had always turned bad. Heaven knows I miss my late night living. They're getting along without me, far as I can tell. Maybe I'll go back to doing that voodoo love I do so well. Sang a little rock and roll music, raise a little honky-tonk hell.
Give us something right here, Marcus.
Heaven knows I miss my late night living. They're getting along without me, far as I can tell. Maybe I'll go back to doing that voodoo love I do so well. Sang a little rock and roll music, raise a little honky-tonk hell. Sang a little rock and roll music, raise a little honky-tonk hell.
Already lit.
Thanks for
problem.
doing that. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us, bro.
Of course.
Yeah, man. You're such a dog, dude.
Shoot. Man.
You come in, look at the boots with the Argyle.
Yeah.
Looking so good, man.
Yeah, I got a buddy in town that makes these for me.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, it's called Music City Leather.
Dang, that's
Makes
awesome.
them in his basement.
That's dope.
They're sick.
Yeah, that's sick. That's sick. Hey, man, we've got a fourth generation musician, South Carolina boy. As you just heard, guitar slanging, and as you just heard, soul singing.
I mean, it's 9 a.m., dude, or it's 9:30,
dude, and
we
even
just-
off the top of that,
and we just play. I mean, you have to understand. Let me just put a little something.
Hang on. His new album, Darling Blue, drops on 9/26. We've got the GOAT, Marcus King, out in God's country.
Hey, what's up?
All right, now go.
I just have to say how hard it is.
You can't talk this whole podcast.
I know,
He's got a hard out at 10:30.
For any human to just walk in. Now, look, guitar playing, I get it. You've been doing that your entire life. Like, you can do that. But to have that vocal at 9:30
dude,
is stupid, man. That's stupid. That's stupid that you're that good. Thank you for doing that. I know that's annoying when it's like dance, monkey dance.
No, man.
But you're so good. We want to show you off. We want to make sure that our listeners know how great you are. They want to get to know you, but I want you to, flex on them a little bit, man.
Hell, man, that's always tough for me, is to do the flexing thing. My grandfather always, told me never to do that. But when somebody says,
do it.
do something, I go,
My granddad said the same thing. He said, let other people do you.
Yeah,
do
always
your
let somebody
bragging.
else do your bragging for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And so just let us brag, dude.
Yeah.
You're so good, man. And
That's our jam too, right? Like, yeah, man, we love traditional country music. We love, great lyric. all that thing, but like soul singing, like we grew up in the church. Our dad was a Baptist pastor, and like, dude, some of my favorite vocalists ever are Brian McKnight and some of those cats that can just Stevie Ray Vaughan. Those cats that can just go, man. You know, and so all of that together, the song, the lyric, the playing, the singing, it's just, God, it's beautiful. It's perfect.
Yeah, well done already.
Yeah, so good, man.
Already so good. So
I appreciate
good.
y'all.
So how did we got a mutual good friend, Ben Jernigan? How did that happen?
Man, I met Ben when I was like 17.
Really?
Maybe a little older.
That's a picker, right? That dude can pick.
Yeah, he can play.
He's a great player. I've always kind of called him a Swiss Army knife, you know, because he just he does all sorts of things. Like he was a medevac, you know.
That's right.
EMT.
Literally does all those things.
Yeah.
He can do them on stage too. He can play a bunch of instruments, but he can also does in live.
And I took him over. He was over in Europe with us, and he was guitar teching for me.
Oh, nice.
Which he'd never guitar tech before, but I was like, man, you can do it. You know, just tune him up and give them to me.
Right. Wipe them off every now and then.
Yeah. It's change the strings once a week.
Yeah.
But he's just a great dude, great worker, and he's always great to have on the road with you.
He is, man. We love old Jernigan, man.
He's something else.
How tall is he?
6'6", he'll let you know.
Yeah.
He's a giant.
And
He'll stand real close to you and look down on you, make sure you.
he's a funny dude. He doesn't quite fit in any of the hotels or the tour buses in Europe. You know, he's just a big gangly dude.
Yeah, he is. Old gangly.
A golem.
Hey, dude, one of my shining moments so far in this town is you featuring on a song that I helped write for Ashland Craft, that Highway Like Me tune.
Oh man,
and,
yeah.
Dude, that's one of the coolest moments so far in my little Nashville journey, man, that I've had. So
I love that song.
yeah, she's a killer. She's a killer.
Golly,
South Carolina girl.
Yeah.
Is she?
Yeah.
No doubt.
I didn't know that.
She's from Piedmont.
Man, she vocally is
I think she's
top 2% in the world.
I agree.
I agree.
I mean, she is really that good, dude.
Oh yeah.
She is
She's insane.
It's like Marlboro Lights and whiskey.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
That's my favorite.
Yeah, me too, man. She just has got it, man. I remember the first time I ever heard her sing, I was like,
I'm just kind of waiting for her to take that, like the female Chris Stapleton
slot
lane is open, and I feel like that's her in a nutshell, man.
Christina Stapleton.
Christine Stapleton, get it to her, dude.
killer. I mean, if you don't know who that is, you need to go
Ashland
discover her
Craft.
music, man.
She's nasty.
Filthy. All right, let's do it. What are we? Let's see.
I wish he could just play it.
I know, but I know. I'm embarrassed to even pick this up.
This is gonna be lame after that, dude.
Should we try to do something with it or just go?
Nah, just go. What you mad at? Just tell us what it is. What you mad at? Is it your in-laws' kids? Might be your boss man or your neighbor's cat? Just tell us what you mad at. We could have done like, what you mad at?
I'm embarrassed.
Yeah, get up there.
Yeah, I'm already embarrassed.
Just tell us what it is. King, that Marcus King style, man.
You mad at anything, Reid?
No, man. I'm not.
Got nothing.
I'm not. I was actually. This is petty, man. But I was using the bathroom just a minute ago, and Jordan was like, "Hey, he's here, Reid." And I was like, "What? You want me to tell my poop that he's here?"
Jeez.
So I'm not really mad at that, though.
Watch your mouth, dude. Watch your profanity. I'll tell you what I'm mad at.
What's your profanity?
We always, every now and then, Marcus, we talk about what's something you could be an Olympian at.
Oh wow!
Like anything in the anything and what was I had one that was pretty good.
The last one you said was eating Doritos.
Yeah, it could be like a Olympic. I think I could.
How many single Dorito triangles could you eat?
I mean, back in my prime, I'm not in my prime anymore, but back in my prime, it would have been
hundreds,
thousands.
I
think it would hit. I think I could hit if I was really trying. I think I could eat 1,000 Doritos.
Man, I think I could go Dorito for a Dorito with you there.
Really?
On the bus in the States, because they don't have them overseas, but the band, they all really like those cheese balls.
Oh, the big.
Oh, yeah.
And that color does not exist in nature. It's just like these little puffy balls.
Yes.
And like,
that is created.
they kind of had like an over under of like how many of these massive, like Costco sized jars they could go through. And I got to like 6.
That was it.
And I mean, that's an awful lot of cheese balls.
In one sitting or just kind of like?
Just like they were going through one like every few days.
Yeah,
and then a new one would show up on the rider.
Right.
And, you know, I used to be an Olympian at drinking beer.
Yeah.
You know.
You think you were Olympic beer drinker?
Yeah.
Okay.
But, you know, I had some, you know, I was juicing, so.
Yeah.
I might have been disqualified.
Anyway, all that to say, I think I would be an Olympian at removing, it's hard to explain, but whenever I remove the trash, to take the trash out, to take the trash bag, like if I'm an Olympian at forgetting so fast that I did that. So like I can take, prime example, this morning I take the trash out. I walk right around. As soon as I literally tie it up, put it in the garage. I walk back. I grab 3 eggs that I cracked, open the thing, and throw it in there with no bag.
In the raw trash can.
Yeah, in the raw. And I would be an Olympian. I would win gold if there was a competition that was forgetting how fastest forgetter of not putting a trash bag back in the trash can.
Man,
so is that what you're mad at?
I'm mad at the fact that I got to clean that out when I get home. Yeah. There are 3 right now. There are 3 yolky eggshells in the bottom of my with a bag over the top because I didn't have time. So like, cause you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So man, you just threw a bag in over it.
I did because my sorry, I can't say babysit anymore. Nanny will inevitably fill it up today with kid things.
Yeah.
And if I didn't, like, she would have to clean it out, and then she doesn't even know. She'll know when she listens to this, but like right now, there are 3 cracked eggs in the bottom of my plastic trash can in the kitchen.
That's a terrible feeling.
So I'm mad at the fact that I got to go home and.
So you're not a crack and put them back in the case guy, or you immediately throw them in the trash?
I am, but today we're taking all the egg crates back to the lady that we buy eggs from. So I had already put them in the car.
Oh, okay.
And so most time I crack and put them back in the.
There you go.
Case. Do you do that, or do you throw them away immediately?
I throw them away. I usually throw them in the sink until I'm done cracking eggs. Yeah.
That's what I did with these 3. Mm-hmm. I threw them in the sink.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, I got to get them out of there before the nanny gets there. Because, you know.
Right.
You don't want to.
I've never made eggs. I feel like every time I make eggs, I'm in a hurry. And it sounds like similar.
I feel that.
Maybe that's... Yeah.
I've never just been...
casually.
Leisurely making eggs. Right. Yeah.
Are you a breakfast guy?
I love breakfast food.
Yeah.
I can't eat first thing when I wake up though.
Yeah.
It hurts my belly.
Hurts your guts.
I feel that too. Yeah. I feel that too.
But I love breakfast food like 3 a.m. after a gig, Waffle House.
Come on.
Goat.
Man.
All-star? You all-star guy? What do you get?
I am an all-star guy now. I remember I used to get, they called it the Toddle House Omelet.
Toddle?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was over in Antioch one time early, like not long after I moved here, and I ordered a Toddle House omelet, and they were like, "We don't even have those anymore." And they gave me a job application. They wanted me to come work there. They were like, "You know the menu better than us."
Yeah. Wait, explain what
your job's just gonna make Toddle House omelet.
What a Toddle House omelet
It's just an egg and cheese omelet.
That's it.
Yeah.
That sounds gas.
It's not on the menu anymore, though, but it's just that American cheese, which is just, give me that government cheese,
That's
baby.
right,
man. Put it on me.
That's right.
Like.
Yeah, give me that plastic.
I was saying something yesterday about how much like gas station chicken I've eaten in my life.
God bless you.
I think it's why I don't get COVID because I've eaten so much.
I'm with that.
Yeah.
Gas station chicken. It just like shielded my cells or something.
Hunt's Brother Pizza.
Yeah, man.
Them chicken wings.
Dude,
hot dogs.
Chicken wings get me. Oh yeah, rolling.
What do they call? What's the
rollers?
No, but what's the little corn nuggets?
Corn nuggets are
You're talking about,
gas.
but that's a little bit higher class gas station. You're talking about. If they got corn nuggets, they've been cooking them.
Yeah,
I'm just saying. Usually, if they got live food, if like this hot food station,
that's summertime
live food. You know what I'm saying? They got some corn nuggets in there.
That Summertown Shell down there
is the best,
man. They got fish. They got spicy. They got regular catfish.
Shell Station goes hard on some food.
I'm just telling you, shout out Summertown Shell because that joker's got some mean fried stuff.
Marcus, you mad at anything or glad at anything?
Am I mad at anything, man? Man, what am I mad at today? I usually got a few pet peeves going on.
Yeah.
honestly, man, I'm not mad. I just got home a few days ago.
Good for you.
A couple days ago.
Yeah.
And I'm just happy to be back in God's country.
Look at it, pro.
Pun intended.
Pro.
Look at this pro, dude. Look at this pro. You couldn't see it because of his sunglasses, but he just kind of went, just a little,
Yeah, he's a little
just a
nod,
little
too.
Well, like, as I was saying it, I realized it's still too early for me to be that clever. That was,
for sure. Well done. So you just got back. What's your favorite thing about being over there, and your least favorite thing about being over there? And
So you just got back from
and tell
Europe.
us what over there is.
well, you know what? I guess I am mad because
Okay.
we just
There we go.
just
Actually, we just had to get to it. Yeah.
Can't you imagine?
Keep talking.
You know, and I'm glad that I'm home. But
There you go.
We were over there, and like every night, you know, the hotel, you just be crossing your fingers because, you know, like Germany. We started in Sweden, Stockholm, and they don't really have the air conditioning thing figured out. You know, like the central air. They're like, yes, there's air conditioning in the room, and you go and it's a fan.
Yeah.
And it's like 110 degrees in the room.
With
And
one
you're
little
just
box fan.
sweating it out. And like, man, we played in Munich, and they're like, you know, it was a work day, and I saw everybody at the river, and I was like, this is weird. And I was sweating my ass off, you know, the whole trip. And they're like, yes, this is the hottest it's ever been. And I was like, I was here 10 years ago. It was this hot. They just like all summer long, they're like, as long as we can get to the nighttime,
Yeah.
then we'll cool off.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then they just completely forget, and they don't install air conditioning, and they just wait till it snows, and then they all have furnaces. And it's kind of like this across, you know, the European Union.
Absolutely, it is.
All of them are like,
It is like that.
if we can get to the winter, we're good. I'm like, how's this building not mildewed?
For sure.
You know
that
what
is
I
a
mean?
good question, actually. Yeah.
And we were all kind of wondering that when we were sitting over there. It was like,
Or is
it? And maybe it is. They just paint over it.
Yeah. Every year.
Yeah,
just
we're just breathing it in.
yeah.
Could be. But yeah, we just sweat for a month. And the ice, when they do have ice, it's like it melts right away.
It ain't much ice either. It's just a couple of.
So like compare it to like today's heat here. Is it worse?
I mean, here, it's like you know you're going to get a reprieve.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like when I get in my car, the air conditioning works.
Totally.
Yeah.
When I get in my house, it's not going to be
There's no
hot.
get. There's no.
No give.
Ugh.
You just have to accept it.
Yep.
And you're just like, it's tough. You know, and
Were y'all double decker busing over there?
yeah.
Yeah.
Which I love the double decker bus because you can roll in one bus.
Yeah.
And there's usually like 16 bunks.
Yeah.
So you got more space, spread out a little bit. But every night, you know, like the first half of the tour, at least we had two co-drivers because they got stricter driving
Right.
policies there. So every night I'd be like, hot, can't sleep, hot. And they're like,
Sweating.
They'd be like, yes. And I'd point at the fan. They said, you want more action from the fan? I'm like, sure.
Give it to me.
More action. Give it to me.
Crank it up.
And they're like, okay. And like, I still, you know, every night go to bed, wake up sweating, just like in a coffin, like, oh, God. Oh, and just me and my drummer in the front lounge, just sweaty and just mad. And I tell them again, I'm like, hot, can't sleep. And you know, the thing is, like, Europe, you know, I guess I did come in here kind of hot, you know, about this. It's fresh. We just got back. And
I'd have been too, dude. There ain't nothing worse than sleeping hot.
Well, the
and you
driver-
can't control it.
I can't do shit
you
about
can't do nothing about
yeah.
it.
And they got a window. And like, you can't open the windows anywhere in the bus for whatever reason. And I'm like, culturally, I get it. You don't do air conditioning. You roll down the windows.
Yeah.
We don't have windows to roll
Ain't no
down.
We
windows.
don't do that
Ain't no
that
windows
way.
back there.
We're just in a big fart missile.
Hot box, dude. Fart
And,
missile
like,
hot box.
You got 14 guys on there sweating,
farting.
just like guys that don't floss their teeth.
Oh.
Just stinks.
Oh, God.
Anyway,
I'm a flossing son of a gun.
I'm so
Yeah.
glad we got there. I'm glad you got that out.
we got the dental hygiene real quick.
My wife, that if she was on here and she was doing what you mad at, it would be the amount of flossies I leave everywhere. I mean, matter of fact, if I'm sitting in my easy chair,
Problem for me too.
and I got something in my teeth, I don't even have to go to the bathroom. I can just reach down in here and I'll probably find one.
Oh man,
no doubt.
I'll
It's probably
reuse
used. Oh yeah.
Oh,
I'll get them out of the floorboard.
Same.
I love it.
Yeah, gotta keep it clean, dude. And
I
for the record,
Yeah,
I went 17 years without going to the dentist because I couldn't afford it. And I didn't have insurance. And I flossed 0 cavities. I've never had a cavity. 17 years
See?
of never going to the dentist.
Something to it.
I was like, it's going to be tough in there.
You probably had some like a few cavities come in and then go out in those 17 years.
I think she would have
probably just never got caught.
I would assume they leave.
Yeah, they never got caught.
I would assume they leave residue or something, right?
I don't know.
Cavity residue.
Right. But she was
Because
like,
I know you don't brush your teeth.
she
either,
goes,
so.
do you brush 3 times a day? I was like, no.
Hell no.
She goes, do you floss? I was like, oh, like a madman.
Yeah.
She was like, it's crystal clean in there.
Wow.
So just a heads up. Maybe it's genetic. Maybe it's Flossie's.
Dude, my dad bartered for my dental work.
That's what I'm talking about.
How?
I had the whole thing.
You
'cause
got great teeth. These
know.
just look great.
My dad's a guitar player, and my orthodontist, Donald Hunt, great man.
Shout
Donald.
out.
And he had a coiffed like pompadour, you know? Like,
Well, that's the first time both of those words have been used on this podcast.
Yeah, for
Coiffed
sure.
pompadour.
yeah, he
Groundbreaking.
legit had like the pompadour. He was a guitar player, and he loved.
Does everybody you come in contact with a guitar player? Like you said? He's like my dad,
in my
a guitar
early-
player.
my early years,
orthodontist,
yeah.
guitar player.
Because my dad would barter. He's like, man, I'll give you lessons if you give my kids braces.
Come on.
And he was like, that's a deal. So my dad worked off those braces by giving lessons to Donald Hunt, and he's a fine guitar player and a great man.
Wow.
But yeah, we did the whole thing. I had braces, rubber bands. I had headgear. I was a messed up looking kid, boy.
I'm gonna be honest.
Never pay for
You're a good looking man though. You might have been a messed up kid, but you're a good looking. It worked out.
Well,
Them
thank you.
teeth look good. I'm a teeth guy. I can tell.
Dude, let's just start from the beginning, man. Like, your father was a guitar player.
Yeah.
Is that kind of where the inspiration came from? Did he, as far back as you can remember, when did you pick up your first guitar and start wanting to do it?
Marvin is a strong name, by the way.
Marvin and Marcus. That's
Absolutely.
strong. That's
names.
mean.
Yeah.
That's
strong,
mean.
strong Southern names.
Marvin's a good name.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, he started playing when he was a kid. My grandfather, he did it as a career. He was an Air Force sergeant, and he was.
We just keep a running tally of men that he's affiliated with that play guitar.
Yeah.
I think we're up to 4 now.
3 or 4, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Go ahead.
There's a lot.
Yep.
But he was in charge of like booking all the NCO clubs, and he'd always, he had like Johnny Cash, Charlie Pride. He had a multitude of artists come over when he was stationed overseas, and his band would just back him up.
Nice.
And that's how my dad started playing so young, and my uncles. So there's 2 more.
Yep. That's 5, 6,
Yeah.
6.
We'll give it to Allie going. So my grandfather taught them, and my grandfather and my dad taught me when I was little. But
How little do you remember? Like, cause I got 2 boys and I'm always wondering, and a girl, and I mean, she's seen me play some stuff, but when's the time? I've already bought all the little stuff.
Yeah.
The 3/4, and you know what I mean? Like, I got the stuff.
yeah,
When do I start?
man, it's right away, really. To me, like the way I come up, and I'm really thankful for it, was like, and I'd see all my other friends, like at a certain point, their parents be like, all right, now it's time to go to college, get a real job, grow up. But my parents, it was just like the family trade, that's what we did.
Wow.
It's like growing up in a
Yeah.
family of mechanics.
Sure.
Yeah.
Like,
Y'all just play guitars.
you're blue collar, we play guitar, we play honky-tonk music, and that's a viable way of making a living. So, they
So out of the
encouraged it.
gate, they encouraged you to make a living doing it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Right away.
That's unbelievable.
And like making a career, and like being signed to a major record deal, that kind of stuff. It kind of, to me, it feels like the first in the family to go to college or something.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
That's kind of what it feels like.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. That's so cool. So as a kid, like what age do you remember thinking, I'm pretty good at this?
Man, I never quite felt like that.
Not even middle school. You weren't.
I mean, you were playing with your dad at 11 years old, right?
Yeah.
You had to be
gigs
smoking all your other friends that were quote unquote musicians.
Well, to me, I always knew I was more passionate about it than everybody else.
Yeah,
And that's really all that mattered to me.
sure.
It was like, I care about this more than you do.
Yeah.
And like, you like Avenged Sevenfold or whatever it is, but I would put bands together in middle school, and they'd always fall apart.
Yeah.
Because they'd be more interested in sports or girls or whatever it was, and I was just, obsessed with it.
So what were you obsessed? What kind of what music? What artists? What guitar players? Who were
Songs.
you obsessed with?
Yeah. Like what?
The first like music I was really obsessed with was like Marshall Tucker Band, Skinner, Allman Brothers. So like Southern rock was what really spoke to me. And the Marshall Tucker Band was like something that represented, you know, because they grew up in Spartanburg, which is like 30 miles up the road from where I come from.
Wow.
We shared a water tower and an airport. So
That's awesome.
I was like, man, they, you know,
Hometown boys.
they're from around here.
They can do it. I can do it.
They can do it. I can get out of here.
Yeah.
And
That's how we felt about Daryl Worley.
Yeah.
yeah,
He's from our hometown.
Old country
Nice.
music singer, man. We were like, I mean, if he can do it, we can do it.
right.
And we did, and he did, and everybody's good and
Sure.
appreciate it. You know, what guitar players were you? Who were your guys?
Dwayne Allman, Dickie Betts, Ed King, Rosington, Alan Collins. You know, I really loved like Taj Mahal and like his guitar player Earl King. I just got really into like the lore of it all and like the story behind it. Like Earl King being the slide player that played on Taj Mahal's Statesboro Blues, and then Dwayne falling off a horse, breaking his arm, and being given chlorocidin in the hospital. And that's when they gave him chlorocidin in the glass bottles. So he started playing slide.
No way. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was the story.
And his brother Greg Allman, he took him on a horseback ride, and the horse got spooked and ran off with Dwayne on the back of it, and he fell off. So Dwayne was just really ticked off at Greg.
Yeah.
And as an apology, Greg brought him that Taj Mahal record.
No
And that's when he heard,
way.
you know, Earl King playing slide.
So he took his medicine bottle.
Yeah. So he emptied out all the chlorocidin and was playing slide on that.
What a story.
Come on,
So that's kind of what birthed that whole genre, really.
Wow.
man. Yeah, that's so awesome. And now you got guys like Derek Trucks, and I mean, just absolutely
Monsters.
I mean, you.
Yeah, that's what I was. I know this is kind of a heavy question for the kind of the beginning a little bit. We're already halfway done. That's crazy. How does it feel, man? To like you say Dickie Betts and Dwayne Allman and these guys. Like, how does it feel now to be somebody's guitar idol?
For sure.
How does
a lot of somebody's?
Yeah,
but
man. Like people.
That is true. That's a
like
good question.
kids right now growing up wanting to play the guitar are listening to your music and trying to play your licks and your solos.
Yeah.
Like how full circle, man, what does that feel like?
It's pretty wild. I mean, it's something sometimes I have a hard time reckoning with. But I mean, honestly, I'm just really honored that anybody would want to listen to what I'm doing, you know? Yeah, I don't know.
From a songwriting perspective, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
At times you're like, I mean, even like for this podcast, occasionally there are people that are like, man, we love listening to y'all. And we're like, wow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Wait, we got people that listen to this?
but I mean, whether it's songs, you know, that they've heard or our stuff, it is a weird feeling. But know that that's the truth, man. Like there's a guy right now who's 11 years old.
Yeah, getting his first electric, man.
And he's got some little Japanese Strat, and he's trying to learn Marcus
Trying to be
King
Marcus King
licks.
stuff.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
man.
that's sick, dude.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. What about, were you ever did you ever Hendrix?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I was real big into Hendrix. You know, we had a DVD of his Woodstock performance. I had a lot of DVDs and books about Hendrix because I'd get really interested in like the history of the player and like where they come from and like how they developed that style. And I'd just go on a deep dive. And, you know, Hendrix was really fascinating to me on a lot of levels, you know, the way that he presented himself and the way that he, you know, took what he did and he knew that it was a tremendous product, or he was confident enough in it, and he took it and he made it an export, you know, and he created demand for it. And that's kind of what I kind of based my approach off of. I was like, you know, South Carolina, we grow the sweetest peaches, and that's us, you know. You got to create a demand, and you got to make it an export. You got to get it out of here.
Yep.
Because they don't grow it over there.
Okay, I'm going to give you two slide players. You tell me, and I think I may get this wrong. Is it Jack Pearson?
Oh yeah,
Derek Trucks. Who you taking?
Man,
I know who I'm taking.
that's
I gotta
tough.
go Jack. Once you go Jack, you never go back. I got to.
I mean, I'm in Tennessee, so I'll go Jack Pearson.
Okay.
You know,
I'm telling you, man.
And Derek would say the same thing. So,
Would he?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Derek's a monster.
Dude.
Monster.
That's 1A, 1B. Those are the guys to me. As far as straight slide guys.
Yeah, we saw Tedeschi trucks when they came up to the Ryman a few years ago. Oh,
Jack Pearson walks out in New Balances.
Yeah.
Blue jeans and an oversized button down. Shreds.
And you can tell, and you could tell in that show too, like Derek gave him.
He was just
like he just kind of stepped out of the way and was like,
respect. It was a respect thing.
Absolutely.
Y'all big badass guitar players do that a lot. You're very good about trying to give somebody else the light, and the other guy won't want it, and he'll want to give it back. It's fun to watch y'all kind of do that tit for tat thing, man. Because y'all are. I mean, you could solo continuously for 30 minutes if you wanted to. You know, you ever do that? You ever just get in your room and just play for an hour?
Man,
because I feel like if I was as good as you, I would.
Well, when I get home, you know, I think the guitar's got a shelf life, you know. Like when I was a kid, I did do that, and I just kind of explored every avenue that I could. But now I want to feel inspired when I pick it up. So when I go out and play, that's usually the first time in the day that I picked it up because I'm excited to play.
Yeah.
It don't ever feel like work.
What's your favorite guitar you got?
Man,
I'll give you top three. Give me top three.
Top three. I just got a Barney Kessel. I've been looking for one of those for a while.
I don't even know what that is. What is that?
So it's a guitar that Gibson did, and Barney Kessel was a jazz guitarist, and they did a signature model for him. So it's kind of an arch top style, but it's got a double cutaway.
Oh,
you know,
double cutaway.
So it's shaped like an SG, but it's thick.
So kind of like a 335,
sort of, but thicker.
Okay.
You know, and full of hollow.
Is it a one? Which one is the sharp one? Is it a 135 or a 335?
125's got the sharp cutaway, but it's a single cutaway, and the Barney Kessel's a double cutaway, and it's just this big, massive sounding guitar. So I'm thrilled with that. And probably two would be my Esquire, which I think is one of the greatest guitars ever built. And number one's Big Red, which was my granddad's guitar. And my dad gave it to me like the first time.
That's a badass guitar name.
Yeah.
Big Red.
Big Red, and that's a 345 Gibson. My dad gave it to me a few years after my granddad passed. Like the first time I was going to New York City. He's like, "You be careful up there, man." Like,
wow,
here's this guitar, like,
that's cool.
You know, just to keep you grounded.
Sure, man.
And, you know, going to New York City was like, that's the scariest thing you could do.
Especially with the guitar in your hand, probably.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Guitar in your hand and a pistol in your pocket, dude. I've been there, man.
You just did a signature guitar 345 with Gibson, didn't you? How was that? How was that process? Was that cool?
Man, it's really cool because we did like a limited run of like Big Red, like pretty much replicas.
Sick.
And, you know, I wanted it to be pristine because my grandfather was, you know, he was a serviceman. So like he polished his shoes, he polished his guitar, and he just kept it ornate. And I mean, we all like when guitars get a little funky.
Yeah.
But like he hated that. So I didn't want it to be aged at all. And we only did like 150, 200 of those.
Wow.
And then cut to like a few years later now, they got the Marcus King model, which is, for me, again, like, I don't like talking about myself.
That's wild, come on, man. That's awesome.
Keep on going.
It's easier to talk about because it's my granddad's guitar.
Yeah, sure.
I'm like, it's the best guitar I ever made because it was my granddaddy's.
Yeah, man.
It's easy for me to sell something that's not just like,
about you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when you believe it like that.
Respect.
Because I wanted to call it the Bill King model. And they were like, well, you know, I think they'll associate it with you.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay.
It needs to be you. Yeah. I get that. I get that from their perspective too. But that's cool that they honored your wishes. So is it just a cherry? I haven't seen it. Is it just a cherry red?
Yeah, it's cherry red.
White binding probably. Mm-hmm. Yeah. What hardware? Is it gold or?
Gold hardware. And we did that. Everything I did to it was just to make it as production line friendly.
Sure.
And to make it affordable to the player.
Sure.
Because the first line, you know, it was mostly collectors that bought it, and it was a much higher price point.
Sure.
And I wanted kids to be able to buy it. And we got it down as low as possible without it affecting the quality of the guitar.
Badass,
so I'm awful proud of it.
Yeah, you should be. That's awesome, man. That's That's killer. I'm gonna have to look them up. I hadn't seen them. Are they? Can you get them? Can I even get one?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I can get you an artist discount.
Ooh, baby.
Damn, make that too.
Yeah, hit me. Send me a link.
I'm never too old to learn how to play the electric a little bit.
Hey, how about come on, man. That Les Paul, it's okay.
That's a good guitar.
It's been through some stuff, man.
I don't think it's ever been played like that.
No, it definitely has not ever been played like that.
It was probably like, God, thank you.
I remember.
Thank you. I've been waiting my whole life to be played like this.
My dad, we did not come from a family of musicians. Well, they're musical. They just,
Well, they're sprinkled in there.
They're musical. They just weren't really a whole lot of musicianship in it. My dad bought me a couple guitars just from our local shop, and I remember finding somebody. I wanted a Les Paul so bad, man. I didn't want an Epiphone. I wanted to do it. And I bought that thing online, and that's been in country bands, punk bands, rock bands. It's been on 2 tours with different country artists, just out with them playing it. Tucker Bethard played it for a few years and then gave it back. And it probably ain't worth $1,000, but it's worth $1 million. I could never sell it, It's funny how guitars do that. There's not really anything else in life that's not, organic, like alive, that affects you like those things do.
I mean, that's such a good point. That's kind of the story I give my wife every time I buy a new one.
I do.
How many do you have? Like, do you know the number?
How many wives you got?
Man, too many, boy. I tell you,
one's enough, ain't it?
I mean, I've got. I've probably got like 60 or so. Yeah,
at your house. Wait, don't tell her that. I don't want to make them wrong.
Yeah,
not at the house.
Okay.
I try to keep work separate from home as much as I can.
Yeah.
There's a few babies that I'm like,
gotta stay at
lock and key. I want to know where they are at all times.
Sure.
But I've got so many just because it's just like collecting anything, man. They all do a little something different.
Totally.
And they all got a story in them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, let's talk about your wife for a second and how much because I read something that you said and you said Caroline Honey's all about how I met my wife and what a significant impact that chance meeting had on my life that one night after a show in Raleigh. I woke up still hurting from the night before, still feeling I didn't have much to live for. I've given up on any thought that I could ever be happy, and then all changed when a little bird walked in my life.
Yeah.
Like legit, man. Like you were at a point where you were so down, you didn't think anything could bring you up.
Yeah.
Until you met her.
Well, it was like post-pandemic, and I had a really bad breakup. And I mean, me and that girl had broken up like 16 times before. It was one of those, it was just this codependent, just like, toxic relationship and just a lot of just substance abuse that happened in it. And then when I was hurting, I really became dependent on a lot of these substances. And I just kind of got to a place where I was like, if I'm going to go out, I'm going to go out doing what I like doing, which is drinking and playing music. But, I got to the point like I couldn't, like the morning before I met my wife, I was in Charlotte and they had a doctor come in because I was coming off of everything. Yeah. And doctor had to come in and check me out. Wow. And like I could hardly sing. I just felt terrible.
I mean, in those situations, are you honest with the doctor? Like, this is what I'm doing? Or are you just like, I just feel bad?
Yeah. And I had a doctor on speed dial too at that point, like, because I'd call him because I would do, whatever I was doing. And then I'd get paranoid and then I'd call him and be like, man, I got this weird thing going on. Yeah. He'd be like, meet me here and we'll talk, or I'd be like, man, I'm really coming down off a lot of stuff. I gotta, I'm freaking out. Like, you think I should check in somewhere? And he's like, well, don't quit everything all at once. I'm like, gotcha.
Yeah. Thank you.
And I took that call like in the middle of a riot with Dan Auerbach and my buddy Andy Gabbard. I was like, excuse me. When I was talking to this doctor that I'd met, and he was a fan, so he just gave me his personal number, which is a horrible idea for him, because I just call him and be like, man, I got this weird thing going on.
I'm dying over
here. My heartbeat's going real fast. So he said, don't quit everything all at once. But anyway, cut to Charlotte. I'm self-medicating after the show.
Sure.
And it's like 4 a.m. I'm going through like stories I'd been tagged in on Instagram. Mm-hmm. And I see this girl had tagged me in a story, and I was like, well, hello there.
Hello
And I
there.
sent her 2 fire emojis in response to the story. And she's like,
Next thing you know, you're married.
yep. She's like, man, that's cool, but you didn't even play the song I like. And I was like, what song's that? She's like, This Old Cowboy. I'm like, well, that's a Marshall Tucker Band song, but I'll play it for you if you come to Raleigh. She's like, well, I'm heading that way anyway, because her family's from around there. And she came and invited her backstage, and she came on the bus, and I was too nervous and too, just messed up physically and mentally to say much. Just let her go.
Yeah.
And she was like messing with the radio on the bus and just like playing Linda Ronstadt and just did a whole performance, a White Claw fueled like interpretive dance performance.
You fell in love.
Yeah, I fell in love right away.
Yeah, man.
She had on these big old earrings and like a yellow dress. She's like, I look like Big Bird. And I was like, you're a little bird.
That's awesome.
And yeah, that's how that started.
Wow,
man.
man.
It takes it, and we don't do it like you do, but it really does take like a trooper and a special one to kind of put up with this lifestyle a little bit, especially.
Oh my gosh.
Even ours, it's so sporadic, and we can be gone just like that for a few days.
And schedule aside, I mean, every musician I know is a little off.
Yeah,
we're not
crazy.
exactly.
Yeah.
We're a little touched.
Yeah, ain't no doubt.
For sure.
Ain't no doubt.
I remember recognizing that as I was dating people through college, and I remember being like, man, I am not like these other dudes, and you want other dudes. You don't want a musician. You don't want a gig guy that wants to go play till 2 a.m. and then needs his space to sit alone and listen to music by himself. It's hard. Even just us, schedule aside, like we're kind of hard to deal with.
Totally.
Yeah.
And then you sprinkle in some other hobbies in there, and it gets wacky.
Oh yeah. I mean, we're artists,
Yeah.
and it's. I mean, honestly, that's a whole other podcast. Is talking
It
about
really is.
being an artist and also being a Southern man and not fitting in like some of the social norms, like being sensitive as an artist,
Totally, man.
and being able to write.
Yeah.
Being able to perform the way that you do with sincerity
Totally, man.
and not really fitting in with your buddies.
And finding confidence in that somewhere.
Yeah.
Because you got to, or it's going to eat you alive.
Because, I mean, it's almost like being sensitive in nature is just not really accepted.
No, it's
when you're coming up as a boy.
In a small southern town, it's effeminate. I mean, that's
It's effeminate, yeah.
That's what it's associated with.
Exactly.
I mean, I've told the story before, but I remember writing poetry stuff in 3rd grade.
Hiding it.
I literally had a notebook I would hide behind. You remember that big tall dresser we had in the corner of that room on Avalon? Or were you too young?
Yeah, I remember.
I had a fat book that I would stick behind. I would write stuff and I'd stick it back there because
I'd be hiding Snickers and stuff. not poems.
Small southern town, man. It's like you can't. You got to keep up the facade, man. Especially if you're playing sports and doing that thing. It was like, I'm with you. I just never felt really. I couldn't wait to graduate. I couldn't wait to get out of there. Yeah. And then I go to school and I find my best.
That's where
buddy.
I hid my Mariah Carey tapes too.
She's a beast, dude. Hate what? All right, let's do that. People, let's name artists or bands that get hated on that are actually very, very good. I'll go first. Michael Bolton, dude.
Oh,
that guy is a vocal
genius
nut, bro.
Soul Provider.
Oh, get out of here, dude. Yeah. Get out of here. I'm
back on my feet.
Oh man.
Oh yeah.
Killer, man.
Dude, Michael Bolton. That's my top guys.
Like, you know who I thought of?
That guy gets hated on.
Ace of Base.
I don't know, man.
I saw the sun.
Dude,
That's a good one. That's a good one. I know he is.
I always tell people I don't have guilty pleasures, man. It's all good.
It is.
If it's coming from the right place, it might be different, but hell, man, like I remember me and my old guitar tech Cody were like ironically listening to Limp Bizkit, and then like secretly we were both like, man, I kind of like Limp Bizkit.
It's got gas in it.
It's kind of fun. This is fun.
All right, so Michael Bolton, Ace of Base, and Limp Bizkit. That's
a bill right there.
That's a bill. I go see that show for sure, man.
Ain't no doubt. Hey man, you talked about and just let's do this right quick, then we'll get into the record.
Yeah, we gotta hurry.
You talked about your substance and stuff, and Man, we read a little bit about Curfew Fellowship and what you're doing there, and we found that like on this podcast, the more people open up about their mental health, and Hardy did it, and Lee Bryce did it. It tends to be a little light out there that we get to shine, and man, just thank you for everything you're doing on that front with that.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I think it's great that we're all able to talk about it. We're all able to just honestly speak about how like really crazy we are as artists, as creative types. It's a different kind of thing, man. And, you know, it can still fit within that male archetype, to be honest about.
1,000%.
You know, it can still fit in there.
Yep. Yeah, man.
It doesn't, just because you're more sensitive than others, it just gives you that artistic sensibility to be able to speak honestly.
That's right.
In every situation.
Come on. To be sincere. And our mental health is really, it's important to be mindful of, you know. So however I can, I like to just normalize talking about it. So I appreciate y'all talking about it on here.
No, absolutely. All right. Let's talk about your record, man. I kind of did a little deep dive and went back and listened to Youngblood, just your last few, Youngblood, and then Mood Swing, and now Darling Blue. Mm-hmm. It seems to me that there's like a trend with those records. Like Youngblood was kind of same guitar tone, rock, kind of tough. You get to Mood Swing, it's more of like the whole thing feels like an R&B jam. You know, it's smooth, it's pretty, and then Darling Blue's this, you know, rooted in country music and traditional country music with some soul and some blues in there. Was that kind of is that like a picture of where you were in your life at that time, or is that something that you've always wanted to do? Did you want to make 3 different records kind of touching on each genre?
Man, I never really know what's going to happen when I go to make a record. And I feel like that's important, you know, is to maintain the honesty in the music. And that's where a producer really helps, like bring it all together and holistically look at a project and allow it to make sense to the listener. Because to me, I'm putting everything I can into it, and honesty is not always linear. So it's not always going to sound like the same thing all the way through.
No, dang.
So when you have a good producer, they have a good way of, you know, saying, all right, let's take this, this, and this, and then we'll have a project that is digestible to the listener as one project. And like with Youngblood, like, I mean, Dan had to do everything but prop my ass up on a mic stand because, you know, I was really going through it.
You're raging.
You know, I was raging.
Yeah.
I was on like 6-day benders and just like, you know,
figuring it out.
You can kind of tell with those tunes too.
Yeah.
Like they feel a little angsty.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
it was just, you know, no matter what state I was in, I could always play, you know. And that record, to me, when I go back and look at anything associated with it, I'm like, that was a rough time.
Wow.
And then with Mood Swings, you know, Rick Rubin really pushed me to go deeper than I'd ever gone. I wrote for like 6 months, and he's like, no, you're not being honest yet.
Wow.
And I was like, God dang it. What I am. Yeah, I'm being as honest as I can. And then he listened to Bipolar Love, which I thought was just a throwaway song, and he's like, now you're on it, you know. You're on the right track. Write more like that. And I was like, okay. And then, you know, I think as artists, you're always a little bit behind what the label's putting out, you know. So like the week that Mood Swings came out, we were in the studio recording this album.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So I was doing press for Mood Swings in the morning and then going to the studio in the afternoon.
In a completely different mindset.
Yeah, in Macon, Georgia. And that was the first record we done as a band since 2018.
Yeah.
And really the band's me and my drummer. We started it, and having the band in the studio and working with Marshall Tucker Band, Allman Brothers Band, Wet Willie. I mean, God, all these groups played in this A room, and we were cutting as much as we could live, and it's like a functioning studio, but it's a functioning museum.
Oh,
like
wow.
Otis Redding's piano is there. It's a heavy spot.
Yeah.
And we had to, you know, really kind of push them to let us, you know, smoke pot in there. I don't know if I can say that on here, but
No, you're good, man.
you know, and they're like, man, we thought about it. You know, we'll Febreze it after you leave. And we're like, thank you. And so we just got real comfortable, and our producer Eddie Spear has a really good way of taking all our crazy ideas and funneling it and like really making it poignant and directional right to the listener's heart. He had a good way of, working with me. He's just about as crazy as I am, so it's helpful.
Yeah.
But this record, I mean, it feels like every album is just an inch or two closer to the most honest that I can be.
Wow.
So that's where I feel like.
Come on, dude. Come on.
Man, can I make you play me a song?
Yeah.
Since this is my show.
Yeah.
It's my show too, and I'm gonna do the same thing.
We do Heartlands for us.
Yeah.
This one got me this morning. I thought it was beautiful. There's a lot on there, but this one's, if you don't mind.
No.
You need to pick?
I got one here. Man, I wrote this song a few doors down.
Yeah, you did, actually.
Over at 50?
Yeah.
I can't believe he wrote this. I didn't know he wrote it singles. He's like, I wrote that with Jonathan Singleton. I'm like, oh, I don't like it anymore.
That's one of the first dudes I wrote with in Nashville. Oh, okay, I got it.
All right.
That's what managers are for right there.
That's right. You're still every single city line. See you in every other neon sign. Seeing our name on another marquee. It reminds me of where I'd rather be. Even from 1,000 miles away, honey, wherever my head lay. Love you like a Sunday morning, hallelujah, the red clay way back home. Love you like the swan on the river, the sunburned scripture across my granddaddy in stone. Love you like the front porch swinging, a red bird singing, your pretty little southern drawl. Every time I fall, where my heart lands.
Keep going if you don't care.
The highway singing, Lord, it sounds like you. I'm staring at your picture with the homesick blues. 3 more days till we head back south, and I pray that your love won't give out. Even from 1,000 miles away, honey, wherever my head lay. Love you like a Sunday morning, hallelujah, the red clay way back home. Love you like the swan on the river, the sunburned scripture above my granddaddy in stone. Love you like the front porch swinging, a red bird singing, your pretty little southern drawl. Every time I fall, you're where my heart lands. Where my heart lands.
That's my gravorite. That's the gravorite.
Jeez,
Dude.
man. Unbelievable, dude.
Thank you.
Unbelievable. So good.
Hey,
Such
man,
a
you're-
strong song.
You're so talented, dude.
Thanks, man.
And I do. Like, I know it's cheesy to say, but like, thanks for sharing it with us. For real, man. Thanks for coming on the podcast.
likewise.
Thanks for making the records you make. Thanks for playing the shows you play. It's a treat to be able to watch you do what you do and what you're born to do. And it's obvious that like that's what you do, man. And you're the best at it.
Yeah, you're the best at it.
And it's freaking awesome to be in the same room hearing you do it.
Okay, wait. We got 3 minutes before 10:30.
Okay, hurry.
Can you do a gravorite?
Oh, yeah.
Any cover you want to do, anything of any,
I mean-
it doesn't matter. Play anything you want. We got time? 3 minutes? 3 minutes?
Oh, yeah.
3 minutes, okay.
It's the greatest song ever written.
Oof.
He's doing it. He's doing it.
Do the whole thing.
Take time.
direction. Don't care where it goes. Climbing a mountain, highest mountain. Jump off, nobody gonna know. Can't you see? Can't you see what that woman been doing to me? Can't you see? Can't you see what that woman been doing to me? Said I'm gonna find me hole in the wall. I'm gonna crawl inside and die. Cause my lady, me no woman love, never told me goodbye.
Gotta sing, Marcus.
Can't you see? Can't you see what that woman been doing to me? Can't you see? Can't you see what that woman been doing to me? Sing it one more time. Can't you see? Can't you see what that woman been doing to me?
Don't mind these tears in my eyes.
Gosh, dude.
Wow, man.
I told my wife yesterday I was, working out in the hotel gym like halfway through the tour, and I was listening to like ELO radio or something, and Can't You See came on, and I just started crying on the
Wow,
treadmill.
man.
I just wanted to come home so damn bad.
Yeah, I felt that.
She's like, "Damn, you was crying on the treadmill." I was like, yeah, I missed you. She's like, "That song's kind of about a mean woman, right?" I was like, "Yeah, but it made me think of you."
Yes,
Yeah,
they can all hit you in different ways, right?
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't have to be.
Oh yeah,
Dude, you're a
linear.
killer, bro.
Man.
You're
man.
a killer, man.
I love talking with you guys.
Man,
Dude,
come
thanks for
back. We
hanging
come
out.
back.
Oh yeah,
You're so
anytime.
great, man.
Let's do it.
Tell Jernigan we love him.
I will.
Yeah.
And can we come see a show, please?
Please.
Yeah. What do you got this fall? What
Come
are you
anywhere.
doing?
We'll come anywhere. Just say where.
Man, you go to marcuskingofficial.com. That's my go-to because I honestly
He
have
don't
no
know.
idea.
Yeah, I love that.
I got no idea.
I love that.
We'll come see you, all right?
Killer.
Hey,
Ladies and gentlemen.
check out Darling Blue, man. This guy's unbelievable.
Marcus.
Marcus King, check him out on the road this fall. I'm going somewhere
Please,
to see
please.
it. Yeah.
Let's go.
Dude, thanks for hanging out with us, man.
Thanks for having
it's
me,
been a
man.
pleasure. It's been a
Cheers.
pleasure.
Yep.
Thanks for hanging out.
Thank
God's
you
country.
for
We'll
what you
check
do
you.
for music, man. Let's go. Keep
Yeah,
going.
we'll
Keep
check
going.
you next time. See
All
you.
right, see you.